How's it going, everybody? Today is going to be kind of just like another little life update, I guess you could say. So, my current, we're just going to hop straight into this, by the way. So, basically, my current job, man, it is misery in a bottle, essentially. I'm not going to complain too much about it. I'm just saying it kind of sucks. So, we are currently looking at what to do next, I guess you could say. I'm thinking either two things right now is either just stick it out and say it is what it is, or to basically get a second job, essentially. Like if I could just reduce the hours here to a small amount, it'd be fine. And you might be thinking, well, why won't you just leave or something of that sort? And it's pretty simple. I like money. At the end of the day, I like being able to have money so I can live and do things and get better equipment and all of this great stuff. Um, so that's that. That's basically the end of that. Here's where the other updates come in, I guess you could say. So first off, looked at the PCs. Man, PCs are cheap now. I might actually do a little bit of a PC build video, is kind of what I was thinking. I think that'd be kind of cool because, I mean, I think it's information a lot of people don't have. And it wouldn't be like a Linus Tech Tips, it would be more like the Doofus Tech Tips, I guess. So I think, that'd be something really cool. I saw that we did hit 100 subscribers. This isn't the 100 subscriber special. This is just like kind of an announcement for it. So we did hit 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all of the likes and all the subscribes. I know, not every single person agrees with every single one of my takes, and that is 100% perfectly fine. I think that's what the internet's for, is for the allowance for everybody to have their opinion and have it heard, essentially. And I think that's just a really big thing at the end of the day, and that's okay. But since we did hit 100 subscribers, as long as uh, we basically keep it by the time I'm ready for the next step, then we're going to be doing a 100 subscriber special here soon, where we're going to be streaming Hollow Knight until we beat it. I will let you guys know closer to time what platform that's going to be on, in case anybody does want to watch it. But basically, I have usually, sorry, usually I have a time period where I'm off for like 3 days straight, like almost always. So with those 3 days straight, we're gonna literally probably sleep and eat, and then that night on the day that we have off, I'm going to start playing Hollow Knight, and we're just gonna stream until we beat it. And I'm not saying like 100% the game, because 100%ing Hollow Knight takes way longer than 3 days, but I'm gonna try to go from the beginning to the final boss fight, and I don't have a controller, so it's all going to be keyboard mouse. It's going to be painful. That is for sure. Um, but I figured that'd be something cool to do, especially because we don't play video games a lot on this channel, even though I do love playing video games just in general. So, yeah. Yeah, I have yawned so many times in this video. I am physically and mentally exhausted so much right now. Like, it's a pain. I think that's one thing that I am excited for. That once we are so close to getting a new car for ourselves. So like I can't wait to be able to show up to work a minute before I have to clock in. Because right now, since we don't have a new car, I don't like to take a gamble, so I always show up like 30 minutes early, which then 30 minutes early to work means that you're also leaving at like an hour early. It's like a whole thing. It's kind of annoying and just makes it where you get to sleep even less. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. Now, I've gotten some comments on it in the past, and it hasn't really bothered me up until this point, but I think we might be getting a haircut soon. Now, I'm looking for a good place. That's the trick, right? Because I think sometimes you can read an online review and you're like, okay, this person is just complaining to complain, right? Like 100%. There's people like that throughout the entire world that just want to complain to complain. But when I read a online review that like basically, unless you get a certain stylist or a certain barber or something like that, yeah, I probably don't want to go to that place because first off, that person's already going to be way, way overbooked. But second off, everybody else there's probably going to suck. It's just unfortunate in that way. Um, because the old person I used to go to like doesn't even work where I like go to anymore. So, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts right now. Is haircut probably incoming? As you guys can see, it really rounds out my face. I mean, I kind of already have a roundish face, but I would say my face is more like square, more so. So my hair doesn't do me justice. It kind of gives me that bowl look, I guess you could say. Oh, which is just kind of funny. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. And outside of that, I think everything's gonna keep going well in the future. At least I'm hoping so. So we'll be back with probably just another overall update here in a couple of weeks once we figure out our situation a little bit more and maybe when we actually uh, get a cut. But yeah, definitely look forward to the 100 subscriber special, and then after that, our next goal I think will probably be like 500. And once we hit 500, um, then we'll do another special. I'll like do a stream of learn how to backflip or something like that. I think that'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, have one for everybody. Peace.